Hey guys, what's up? We're here today at Quantico Harley-Davidson because I'm getting the bike. Yes, it's delivery day. And I'm looking at it right now and it's friggin' amazing. What do you think, Matt? What do you like the bike?
Killed it. Definitely killed it.
Greg?
Sick.
That's, dude, you
Sick.
can't wait for you to see this thing. It just looks fucking amazing. Should we show it to him?
I think so.
All right, here we go. So we're gonna unveil the bike now. I bought a 2021 Road Glide Special. And there she is in all of her glory. So yeah, so as you can tell, this is a special. It's obviously not stock. We did quite a bit of work to it before we took delivery, thanks to Quantico Customs, folks over there. And actually, these two gentlemen, Matt and Greg, and Arlie, the best parts guy ever for Harley, who's way over there busy working, collaborated with me on this, gave me a lot of ideas as we kind of talked through some stuff. So what I wanted to do real quick was just do a walk around, talk about some of the stuff we did with the bike. Then I'm going to ride home, maybe do a little bit on the way home, and then we'll come back in a couple of days and talk a little more. So the obvious thing that we did with the bike is the paint, and I'm not going to talk about the paint today because I want to do a video specifically on the paint, since there's a lot of thought and intent behind the design that we came up with. What I will say is, the one thing I knew I wanted to do a fade, but the one thing that I don't like, and I think I've mentioned it on the channel before, is that the black, the vivid black that Harley has, because it's too hard to maintain. It shows all the little swirls and stuff. So when I was talking to Matt about it, Matt had an idea, and I don't know if we can pick this up. Let me get my flashlight out. Maybe we can pick this up inside. But Matt had the idea to put a metallic flake in the black. I don't know if that's picking up, but I'll get some shots out in the sun and you'll be able to see that. So that it's not vivid black, but when you are away from it, you can kind of get a little hint of orange when the light hits it. But I think it's absolutely beautiful. And that was Matt's idea. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate that. So let's go over a couple of things real quick. The other thing, one thing you can't see is we've got front and rear Legend suspension. And that was Greg's recommendation, because if you saw the video I did after I did my test trip, that was one of the things I said would have to change, was the stock suspension. So we did the Revo A's on the back. Axeo? What's the?
Yeah, that'd be
I forgot their brand name. Yeah, on the front. So I'm looking forward to testing that out. And then I guess starting from the front, we did a wrapped fender instead of the stock fender that reminds me too much of Indian styling. I think this really nails the look that I was going for. We have heated grips. I love those on the Fat Bob, so we put them on there. And these are on factory 47 bars. These are 12-inch. I think you have 14 on yours, Greg?
I have 14s, yeah. It's a 12-inch. That's their signature bar.
Yeah, I love these. I saw these on Greg's. I think you've seen video, or you've seen pictures of Greg's Road Glide on my channel before, and those factory 47s are really nice. What else did we do? I'm so excited right now. I'm drawing a blank.
You did Screaming Eagle plug wires.
That's right. We've got the orange plug wires down, and then what the hell else? I had this all planned out. Now I can't even think straight.
We don't have your spoiler yet.
Right. Oh yeah, the one piece that's not here yet because of the backlog, and I guess everybody and their brother's having this issue, is we did the CVO spoiler, fairing spoiler on the front. That hasn't been delivered yet. I think we're still about 10 days or so out before we're going to get that. So we'll have that piece on. Hopefully not too far, but yeah. That's a good point.
So this portion here, obviously it'll tie in the bottom and then come down and it'll all be color matched.
Yeah, so that's that's going to be great when that comes in.
Look at that.
Oh,
Wow.
Blackline, what's going on, Anna? So yeah, shit,
Wow.
I'm drawing a blank. What else did we do? I had this all worked out in my head. What else did we do? We did the bars. We did.
You did grips.
Yeah, I got those.
You need new floorboards.
He's already got them coming.
Yeah.
Floorboards
We did the
going.
suspension.
Yeah, you did the suspension. Did you do any of the LED lights? I know you were going to handle a lot of that stuff.
No, I've got that at the house already. Real quick, a couple of things that I did forget to mention inside. We changed out the kickstand. That's chrome by default, and that's blacked out here. And then you'll remember, if you watch the videos where I did the test ride, I did not like the silver gauges with the chrome or fake chrome trim or whatever. Talked to Harley about that because I don't like the solution that Harley sells, which are those little pieces, little bezels that 3M tape on. Harley actually had a great idea after he did some research and realized that these bezels here just come off the top of the gauges. Since we were already tearing down the fairing, inner and outer fairing, and exposing that, why not just order the CVO bezels off those CVO gauges, which are really cheap. So that's what we did, and I think this looks a lot better than you know, what comes stock on either the standard or the Road Glide specials. So yeah, so that's a quick look at the bike. Yeah, one of the other things is I've got the Apple CarPlay activated, which I'm really excited about because now I don't have to have all that shit mounted on my bars like I had on the Fat Bob. So Greg, I definitely want to thank you for all your help and all the guys over at Quantico Customs.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say?
No, we had a blast doing it. Kind of shows, obviously you've videoed some of the other crazy builds we do, but this kind of shows you the other end where we take you know, obviously the special is one of Harley's flagship bikes. You get an opportunity to ride the standard, and we've taken it, we've made it better, exactly what you were looking for with the suspension, and then exactly what you wanted paint-wise. The cool thing is, and I'm sure you'll talk about this when you talk about your paint, is this was not at all what you originally wanted, and we talked with our guys that do this, you know, day in and day out, and kind of what ideas we had, and I think it came out, hopefully it came out better than what you expected. But it's pretty mild. Obviously it's gonna stand out no matter where he goes, but it's not a $70,000 custom bike, but it's a one of one. That has everything that he wanted, and that's what we can do. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to come in and spend 70 grand. You can come in and tell us what you want, and we can get it done for you. It's gorgeous. I can't wait till that spoiler goes on there.
I can't either.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, dude.
Absolutely, man.
And then Matt, who Matt really spent a lot of time talking me through this whole process that I was going through. Actually, when I came back from the South Dakota trip in June, and I came in to get the Fat Bob service, Matt said, you know, you're going to be on a Road Glide in 2022, and I just kind of said, yeah, fuck you, not going to happen. And then we kept talking, and
I had to pry the Fat Bob out of your hands.
He had to pry it out of my hands, but and then Greg actually, like I mentioned before, helped me get a bike that I could try out on that trip. And then here we are, and I think the one thing for me was, you know, do I wait for the 2022s? Because this was back in November, or do I pull the trigger on the 2021? And yeah, after talking with Matt, I went with the 2021, and after seeing the announcement last night, or yesterday, I'm happy as shit that I did. Could not be more thrilled.
So
Matt,
the specials, they only changed the dipstick, so
I know, right?
Anything, just a new transmission dipstick.
Yeah, and we'll talk. We'll do a video on that too, about my decision-making process and why I think sometimes it's smart to buy at the end of the year rather than to kind of wait for the next thing. Matt, anything you wanted to say?
No, we got 2022s coming. We've got a bunch on the floor already, so if you want to come take a test ride, I'm your guy.
Yep. That's Matt. Call him at Quantico. He sold me this one. Anna, what do you think?
Very, very nice.
Very nice, right?
like a
Oh,
CVO.
yeah, we did the CVO shields too
Oh yeah,
on the
those
tank.
emblems, yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
You're gonna get a lot of attention.
I get a lot of attention wherever I go anyway.
I know.
But the bike
I know
will
you
help.
do. I
Yeah.
know you're a rock star.
All right.
I know.
All right, guys, that's it. I'm glad. Thanks for joining us tonight. Hopefully, this ran on a premiere. We all saw it together. And now I'm going to. Actually, I'm going to sit down with Matt to learn how to work everything on the bike, and then I'm going to head home, and we're going to start wrenching. So we're going to be doing a lot of mods to the bike over the weekend. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell with a little wiggly thing so you get notified when those videos come out. But we got a lot of huge plans for the bike, and I've only got 5 weeks to get it in shape before we head out on the first trip. Peace.